Hello, welcome back. My name is RJ from CHG Casual Hardcore Gamers, and this is the continuation, part 13, stream 13, whatever you want to say it, of our Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories playthrough. We're continuing on with Riku's story. Last stream, we started his story, and we actually were able to get through the first two worlds and the first two bosses and everything, which was great. Agrabah ended up being a bit shorter than I thought it was going to be, so we were able to do both of them. And we're going to continue on here. The next world we're going to do is Monstro. Yeah, we're going to do Monstro next. So yeah, just trying to at this point we're really just trying to just push on through, just go as fast as we can through this because I just want to be done with this. Yeah, I just want to be done with this so bad. I just want it to be over. This game is not one of my favorites by any means, so just trying to push through. But yo, Beef Dog, what up, man? What up? Good to see you. I'm glad you're able to join. I know it's been tough to get some of you guys who would like to join the streams because the time difference, being in other parts of the entire world. So yeah, I know there's like you and like some other people who would love to be in my streams more, but just can't make it. But I'm glad you're able to stop by and say hi, man. I appreciate it. I don't know if you heard, but this is Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. This is like the Chain of Memories GBA game that they redid for the PS2, but I'm playing the PS3 version of it. And yeah, just having the best time, the best of all the times with this game. Oh, we're also playing on Proud mode, which is like the hard mode, but it's pretty manageable, honestly. Oh shit! You got that night shift. Oof! I don't envy you, man. Actually, you know what is? Some people prefer that kind of stuff with whatever they're doing with security or like stalking, like warehouse stuff or something. Like Travis actually had a night job for a while doing security, and he actually loved it because he doesn't particularly like to talk to people like outside of like YouTube and stuff, and with me and friends and everything. So like that job actually worked out really well for him. So I wonder if it's kind of the same for you. Oh, working from home. What? Night shift working from home? What the fuck? Huh. Okay, that changes things. I don't know what work and breakdown means. I have no idea what that means, Beef. But anywho, we're going to continue on. We're going to start Monstro. I don't know how big his world is, or this world is going to be. But if it's anything like Agrabah, like holy crap, like that was a lot faster. Because like I guess because Riku doesn't have as much ties to a lot of these worlds that like Sora did. So I guess it would make sense that he doesn't have as many like story things to go through. Oh, okay, yeah, that's really fucking short. Yeah. So there's really only 4 rooms because one of these rooms is going to be for the Conqueror's Respite room after you beat a boss. So, wow, only 4 rooms really to go through. That's good. Breakdown car recovery. Interesting. You care to elaborate a little bit more on like what that means, like what you do? I've never heard of that before. Oh, that's okay. So that's what you guys call that? Okay, okay. I think so I think what I think you're in Australia, Beef? Is that you, or am I getting you confused with somebody else? I don't know. If that's just what you guys call that there, but over here, the more common phrase is like roadside assistance, which is essentially the exact same thing. Oh shit. Okay, safety car doesn't work. We recovered them to a garage to get repaired. Please. Oh, you're in the UK. Okay, my bad. My bad. Okay, but it looks like you get taken to a garage, or as you guys would say, a garage. Garage, I think you guys say it. Um, um, but okay, is that what you guys kind of call just like the general word you guys use for like any like body shop, like auto body shop or something like that? And you live near Sammy Bug, bro. Bro, you're out here living the dream, dog. If I lived anywhere near her, bro, I would just be like just barging in on a constant basis and be like, all right, Sammy, we're doing content together now. We're doing a collab. You don't have a say in this. You don't have a say in the matter. But yo, Blazing, I see you. Don't think I don't see you, Blazing. Parks, I see you, dog. What up, bro? Hope everything's right with you, man. Hope everything's going well for you on your end. We're just out here playing more of that Kingdom Hearts, yay! But we're playing as Riku, the other dude, going through his campaign and trying to just push through it so I can stop playing this. Yo, Beeve, on that last comment, yo, that's an understatement. All right, let's be honest. That is an understatement. I've already told her several times I am her number one simp, and she knows it. I will proudly be her number one simp. Boy, if you don't fucking calm down. Yep, level up again. Yep. Ooh, attack boost. We need to get that attack up. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. Sorry, I want to make sure I don't. Yeah, body shop, garage, same thing. Okay, yeah. Because like for us, what we do is so when someone calls roadside assistance, like for me, I've had to call them quite a lot. So I call. The opposite is like, all right, what you want? And that's not what they say. They say, what you want? And then I'm like, hey, I need help. Help me. Help me. I'm stranded. I'm scared. And then they're just like, all right, cool. Where you at? Like, I don't know. There's lights and darkness. The darkness is everywhere. I'm scared. They're like, all right, we'll send someone out to you. And then when they get there, you guys have a choice of where you want to, if you're with the car, depending on what the situation is, they can just help you to get you back on the road. But if you're not with the car, then you can have it delivered really anywhere. You can have it brought back to your house. You can have it brought back to if you have like a mechanic that you have, or just some regular body shop or something, you can have it dropped off there. So I imagine it probably works something very similar over in the UK. But yeah, all right, man. Well, Parks, good to hear that you're doing well, my man. I'm glad to hear that. King, really, the master has arrived, bro. Like, shut up, bro. I can't even when you get going, King. Like, and you start just yabbering on with your bullshit. Like, I can't even keep up with it, man. Like, I don't know why. I can't even handle it. I cannot keep up with your bullshit, bro. It's just too much. But yeah, Beeb, no, trust me, bro. No, you and I both, we're very alike in our tastes, I guess we can say. But actually, it's funny because like I have no timetable on this at all. But like I would love to be able to like actually take a trip over to the UK because there's like a good handful of people, like creators I met from the Discord that live over in the UK. Um, I'm just like, man, it'd be so cool to like meet up with them and like just hang out, or like maybe even if I'm lucky, do like some collabs or something. Um, it's just there's so many people. Like there's you, there's Sammy, there's Gemini, there's Zach, and if I want to go way up, I can maybe even try to find Vampy. If I want to go way up over there, I think she's in Scotland. I think. Um, yeah, so I mean, it was so fucking dope to be able to do all that. And if you live close to Sammy, then bam, that's a twofer. Bam. All right. The thing that sucks the most about playing as Riku is that I don't get to have Simba. My Simba's gone. I don't get my Simba. It's a shame. Come on, fools. Try to hit me. I dare you. There we go. How did I miss this guy? Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, that was a real fun one. Um, Doing that podcast with him was really fun. I mean, he was like half awake, but it was really fun. I mean, granted, it was also really great because he came through like last minute too. Because David couldn't do it. I forget why, but he couldn't do it, and so I was like, oh man. But I didn't know until like halfway through the week, I think. And so I was like, oh man, who can could I ask him one maybe? I mean, I know it'd be last minute, but. And so I think I had asked someone else too before him because I was trying to find someone that was in the U.S. because the time difference would be easier to manage. And then the person I asked, they couldn't do it. So I was like, well, let me just give it a long shot and ask Rob. And then he was like, yeah, I'll do it. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, what time? What day? And I was like, this week? Like Thursday or Friday? He's like, yeah, done. And I was like, what? And so he was like, yeah, either in the morning or at night for me. We'll figure it out. And I was like, holy shit, bro. And so we decided to do it Friday night Thursday night, I think. But it was Friday morning for him, and yeah, he had just woken up and everything. But we made it. We made it happen. We made it happen. So yeah, I'm very grateful to him. I'll have to get him again on it when he's like awake. Like properly awake, and we can, he doesn't have to try to fight wanting to go back to sleep. Oh, speaking of special guests, we got Drew as well. Drew on the podcast was wonderful, and I want to get Drew back on so we can talk more about Pokemon. But he's a busy boy, so I gotta wait my turn. Um, but yeah, hello, Drew. Good to see you. And B, speaking of also people, I would like to see in the UK. Drew is definitely one of those people as well. I would love to go hang out with him and do an epic Ratchet and Clank playthrough, or I don't know, like a fun little thing or something. That would just be the best. But yeah, King, I know. But here's the thing. Now I don't know how the fuck that would even go. I feel like it would just be you bullshitting with me, and like no questions would even be asked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Drew is in the UK. Yes, he is. I thought so. Yeah. And of course, there's so many people I just keep forgetting. Like, and also Parks too. I don't know if you're still in there, but oh yeah, ambushing you during a live stream would be hella fun. Like in real life, that would be fun as hell. What's this gonna be? Holy burst. Oh, okay, that's a thing. Oh shit. Okay, I'm trying to think of. I don't remember if I've done this whole room now. I think I have. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay, so just like I thought, that room's gonna be the Conqueror's Respite room, which is like basically not a room we're gonna do anything in. So it's just basically just down this line and we get the Monstro. So 3 rooms to go. I'm hoping I'm hoping the rest of the worlds are a bit smaller than Sora's versions were, because yeah, that'll be very nice and help this game go by a lot faster. And then I can move on from this game and then play Neo, because that's what I really want to do, is play Neo. Oh, and I don't know if you guys know, but so Drew asked me. So Drew already knows, but the next game I'm going to be live streaming is Neo, the first game, Neo on PS5, because I have the complete edition for it, and I'm going to do a top hat only run, and because you start the game out in Britain, and you can get like it's a drop, but you'll eventually get like this top hat you can wear, and I'm gonna try to keep a top hat on and only a top hat for armor the entire game, and a as like to kind of play along with it, I actually bought a real top hat. It's more like a derby hat, but I bought one and it came in the mail today, and I have it, so I'm ready to go. Unfortunately, there will be no attempt for British accents to accompany it because I do not have the ability to do one. So that won't be happening. But and I'm sure Drew will definitely like the Neo because it's taking place in the Sengoku period, and Drew is basically a like he knows everything about that shit. So oh my gosh, fuck it, that took way too long. Not super far from me. Drew, you know what's funny? Um, just reading what you said about where you live at is very similar to where I live at in the U.S. Um, the city I live in is in between 2 bigger cities, like the 2 biggest cities of my state, and one of them is Seattle, Washington, which is like that's like the one that's like known across like the country, maybe even the world. Not sure. Um, and I live in a city like south of that. But then I live north. But my city's also north of another bigger city that's not as known across like the world or anything, but in the state. So when people who aren't familiar, like I have to basically be like you and just be like, it's in between Tacoma and Seattle, and they're like, okay. Because if I say it, some people don't. They have no idea what city I'm in. Like I went to a school when I was in college. I went to a school that was quite a ways away from where I lived. Um, well, I wouldn't say quite a ways. It was like, uh, I mean, if we're talking minutes, like time, it was like 50 minutes away. So I guess that, I mean, yeah, that's a good distance away. And when I first went there, I met some people. They was like, "Where are you from?" And I say my state, and they have no idea where I'm at. I'm like, "Wow, this is new." I didn't know that people didn't know what my state, or sorry, my state, my city. So that was interesting to experience. From Samurai Roars, I started learning more about it on my own. Well, then, but okay, so you started with Samurai Wars, but then you went ahead and started doing your own research. So I mean, you do know more probably than the average person. Like when you comment on my Neo videos, I'm like, bro, what? Like, holy crap! Like I didn't even need to play the game. I could have just talked to you to understand what happened during this time period. Because you just seem to just you got it on lock, man. Speaking of Samurai Wars, I haven't seen a Samurai Wars game in a long time. I think the last one was like Samurai Wars 4-2. It was like 4-2 for like the PS4. That was like back in like 2015 or something. It's been a while. Is that it? Is that all this room has? Okay, cool. Cool. Moving on. Hmm. I'll use one of these. Wait. You know, Drew, I did see. I did watch a review by you. It was one of the earlier videos that I saw from you. Was that it? Was that the one? I think that might have been it. Yeah. Okay, my bad. I guess, yeah. I guess, yeah. I remember that. I remember that review. I do remember that review. I was thinking, like, huh, the game looks kind of interesting. Sorry, I just, because when I worked at GameStop back in college, um, like, on the shelf was always Samurai Warriors 4 and 4-2. But then I left GameStop, you know, well before Samurai Warriors 5 came out, so I guess I just forgot. Like, a lot of the games, like, working at GameStop for so long let me, like, know, like, what was out. Like, some of the more, I guess, less obscure, or more obscure stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, so this game's out. Like, I'll just take a look at it. Like, what's this game about? What's this? What's that? So it kind of helped me understand like all the other types of games that were out there and stuff. But since I left, I don't have as much of that exposure anymore. So there we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's get that darkness up again. Okay, I don't remember Kana, or if that was like the same review, then okay. I remember you had some review because it's the only one I've seen from you. And I remember asking about that. Yeah, about that. The release, like getting that code and all that stuff, which I thought was super cool that you got. So, unless that was the same game, I don't remember Senya or Sena. I don't even know how to say it right. Okay, what is next? Down here. No, what the fuck? There we go. But yeah, I am really excited to play Neo, because I'm pretty good at it. So, but it will definitely be a challenge to have basically play the game with no armor, and it's gonna be interesting to see like what's worse, no armor or like being like super low level. Because on the Neo 2, I had that series going with level 1 playthrough. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if you kind of do the opposite, where like you can level up, but you can't have any armor except for my good old top hat. We'll have to see, because like even if you increase your health a lot and like you increase the stat that scales with your weapon, Neo is a game that's all about your armor, because each armor piece has like special abilities, and then sometimes those pieces of armor can sync with other pieces of armor for sets, which then it's all about increasing your damage output or your defensive capabilities, or the effectiveness of like some of your weapon skills. And it's like I'm not gonna have any of that. Like the best I'm gonna be able to do is like just scale my weapon with the right stat, and then like I can increase my health and my stamina. But I mean, I can probably I can level up my magic and ninjutsu, which will help me maybe use some other tactics to try to help make things easier. So I'm gonna have to get very creative with that game. Beav, oh my gosh, I wouldn't even call it fatigue. I would just call it that this game just isn't that fun or good or great. And it's just I just want to be done with it. Like if I was playing this off stream, I would have also already been done with it by now. It is still pretty padded, and you could definitely tell that it's padded for no reason other than just to get that playtime up arbitrarily. But like it's just there's just a lot about it that just upsets me, and so that's really where the fatigue is coming at. It's just playing a game that's frustrating. So because like I was playing Kingdom Hearts 1, I had no issues with that one. So in the 350.5 days, it was just cutscenes for me because I had the 1.5 collection, and I guess that was kind of like boring because I was just watching cutscenes and stuff. But yeah. But also, it's just like Neo is just a fucking amazing, and I'm just like, oh my god, I just want to play Neo. I just want to play Neo. I just want to play Neo so bad. But yeah, Drew, I bet you, William would have just fucking fucked around with a top hat and just called it a day. I wouldn't know if I would say disturbed. It's more like frustrated and mad, and just ugh. I think perturbed is the better word. But yeah, Neo is fucking fantastic, and it's really funny too because it's really because like if you play Neo and you get really good at Neo, right? And then it's like it's the closest thing to compare it to is a Souls game. If you're looking for comparisons, and people generally like to make comparisons for stuff because it just makes things easier to understand. The issue though is that doing that with Neo is very misleading. And people who play Neo, like myself, and really good at it, will actually try to deter people from comparing it to Souls. Because if you do, and you go into it as a Souls game, you're gonna get fucked. And you can, and there's proof of that because it's all over the Neo Reddit. There's like a running joke in the Neo Reddit subreddit that like you'll get at least once a day someone bitching about how hard Neo is, and they'll start off the post saying that they're like a Souls veteran, and it's like that's not gonna really do you well playing Neo. It's a bit of a different beast, and that's also what kind of differentiated Neo from just being a Souls clone per se. They added enough things and changed up enough things to where it became it really is its own type of game. So it's actually I realized that it's been because like I didn't play any Souls games, no Bloodborne, no Sekiro, no nothing for me, not even Souls likes really. But then for some reason Neo was just like, let me just give Neo a shot. I don't even know why it just drew to me. I have no idea why, but I just was like, I tried like those alpha and beta demos that they had released, and I started playing it, and it was a huge learning curve for me because I had never played any game kind of like it before. So I didn't understand at first what was going on, and I was blocking too much instead of dodging, which is that's like really more important. And once I figured all that out and got used to things, I was like, oh my gosh. When everything gelled for me, I was like, this is the greatest game ever fucking made. I love this game so much. But it's actually a better thing because I didn't have any of the Souls like kind of habits and tendencies instilled in me. So I didn't have any of those kind of frustrations that a lot of others had. I just had the general frustrations of just playing a tough game. But yeah, it is a good game though. It looks good. The PS5 version doesn't really look, in my opinion, all that crazy better than the PS4 version. I mean, I guess the colors are a little more vibrant, but I mean, which is good because then that means that like there wasn't a whole lot to fix and work out with the original version. So, and the load times are fine. There weren't really any long load times in the PS4 version, anyways. So that was like whatever. I just wanted another excuse to play Neo, so that's all I cared about. Anyways, we're at the boss. So we're gonna be fighting Parasite Cage, and the deal with Parasite Cage is the best. Like the strategy I'm following is to use my stock cards to break his cards, and then when I get the dark mode, use my Jafar card that I have here. Use Jafar, and then just start wailing on him. Excuse me. Essentially. But what absorbs enemy HP when striking with attack cards. I think what I'm going to do is try to I'm going to try to use all 3 of these, after I hit dark mode, because Jafar will help it to where he can't break my cards. And then Maleficent will allow my cards to be stronger. And then Search Ghost actually allows me to actually basically HP absorb. So, and like fewer items drop, which is fine. It's not like anything really drops anyways. So I'll give that a shot and see how that works out for me. But yeah, thanks a lot, Beef. I mean, yeah, I mean, it will happen. It will happen. It's just as soon as I'm done with this. Once this game is done, I will be streaming Neo. That will be the next game I stream. Well, okay, I might do a last stream for Ratchet and Clank because I just want to wrap. Cause I'm like the last mission for that game, so I might just stream that really fast because that'll take like an hour a day stream or whatever. And then after that, I'll be streaming Neo. I'll decide. I'm not sure yet. What up, boy? Oh, can you only use one? Uh-oh. That's not good. That is not what I wanted. Uh-oh. Alright, cool. Okay, so looks like you can't... I didn't know that. I didn't know you couldn't stock, or you couldn't, like, use multiple of those cards. Okay. Well, now I know. That sucks. I mean, I guess it keeps the game from getting too crazy, because if I was able to use all 3 of those, that would have been probably busted. Oh well. Anyways, well, we beat him, so another boss down. King, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but hope you were watching and taking notes, boy. Oh, we're gonna fight Vexen next. Okay. Okay. Cool. The one thing that sucks about RIKU is though, like where you get put back in the same room. Like it's like, why not just put me back? Why not just put me there? Like I had to do all these rooms anyways. Why can't I just go straight here? It doesn't make any freaking sense. Why would you put me back here? Like with Sora, like that happened. Like you be on the other side of the map, but like if you beat the boss, you just get transported to the last room. So it's like, why wouldn't you do that with RIKU? It makes no sense. Like there were no rooms that. Oh, what the fuck? How did I miss you? How did I miss you? I think I'm gonna turn down a battle? No. Especially when the battle's that fast. Ooh. Ooh, okay, Drew. You know, actually, Drew, I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about you and like that issue you were having, and I was wondering if you were how that was going for you. I'm glad you brought it up. But I didn't know you were doing Hardcore Soul Silver. I don't know if you had announced that somewhere else, but this is my first time seeing that, so can't wait for that one. That's gonna be awesome. That's actually David's the guy who do the podcast with. That's actually his favorite Pokemon game, like still to this day, Hardcore Soul Silver. And I think it's almost entirely because Pokemon follow you. Like any Pokemon can follow you in the game. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why that's his favorite. But yeah, I haven't played it. I own them. I own both of them. I have not played them yet, though. Actually, I haven't played Pokemon generally in a long time myself, actually, at all. So I don't know. I just been focusing on my on console gaming for some reason. I just haven't had the time to. I haven't just taken the time to play, bust on my DS or anything to play some Pokemon. But I'm glad to hear you're not letting it worry you anymore about the editing. But I don't know what Scarlet and Violet is. You have to elaborate on that. Oh, Platinum. Okay, I didn't even know you played Platinum. I don't know how. I must have missed that somehow. I don't know how that went over me, but yeah, I didn't know if you know you played Platinum.
I take it you're RIKU.
I have played Platinum. That's the furthest I've gotten. That's the furthest I've gotten. I did do Platinum. I did do Diamond Pearl Platinum. I did play those. Wait, what? They announced Gen 9 today. What? Already? What? Hold on. I don't care about those cutscenes, so I'm gonna look this shit up. What?
Catching on now? Oh yes. You also stand in between the light and the darkness.
Wow, that did not take long at all.
Maybe. Like you said.
Wait, hold on. When did?
Darkness left inside of me. But so what? Darkness is my enemy.
When did Sword and Shield come out? 2019? 1819? I guess that would be 3 years. Huh. I guess it's been longer than I thought. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to plug in my laptop. I don't know why I always forget to do that. Alright, there's probably going to be some problems with the stream. So if it happens, I apologize. I've had this issue before, like when I forget to have my laptop charging before I stream, and then like I'm like, oh, your laptop's gonna die. I'm like, oh shit, and then I go and plug it in. For some reason, sometimes shit happens. So if it does, just let me know. Eh. Whoa, what is happening? No, it's not what I wanted. Oh, what? Oh, you resist that? You son of a bitch. Cool. Wow, I can't believe it. Jeez, time is just passing by, man. I swear. I'm so fucking behind. I am so behind. I need to hurry up and just finish up with Gen 4 so I can move on.
I find coursing through you there is a darkness of formidable power growing, well worth the trouble of aggravating you. All this excitement has provided me with invaluable data. What? Many thanks, RIKU.
So I'm guessing probably timeline wise, Vexen fought him to get data to make the replica Riku that then goes and fucks around with Sora in his game. That's what I'm guessing. But is it really about every 3 years or so? Are you sure 3 years? So trying to think. Gen 4 was like what 2007 or 2010? Can't even remember. Times all blends together. But when did Omega when did Sun and Moon drop? I guess that was like 2016 then. I guess that would make sense. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, no, crap. Okay, so you can hear me now. Do you hear anything else? Like, is there anything jarring? Like white noise or like a screech or, I don't know, something? I know my computer is humming quite loudly. My fan's not going off right now, so... Okay, yeah, that's probably the fan of my computer, quite honestly. Because it's right next to the camera. So that's probably what you're hearing is my laptop. Because it is, I'm pushing this big boy. Yeah, so okay, well, that's what we'll do for now. Yeah, it's just that I don't know why I forget to fucking charge my laptop, like, or to have it, like, to plug it in when I start to stream. Because every time that happens, and I have to, like, and if I don't charge it and it starts to, you know, about to die, and then I have to plug it in, I always get issues, streaming issues after that. So I don't know why he's forgetting. Like, that should just be fucking a checkpoint, like a checkmark thing that I do before I stream every time. Because I don't think my computer can handle, like, streaming while I was trying to also charge the battery. Really, we're gonna duel? What are you doing with a 7? Really? What are you doing with a 7? You don't ever use 7s. Why all of a sudden when you're dueling you have a 7 card? Oh my gosh. This game, I swear. And I think the deck for this world is just particularly really bad as well. Which is like, I don't understand why the deck changes. And sometimes for the worst. Like, why would you do that? Wouldn't you want to have the decks build on itself as you progress through the game? Whatever. All the more reason to hurry up with this game, beat it, and finish it, and fucking move on. So I can finally put it back on my bookshelf and never have to look at it again. Until I play the PS4 version, that is. Oh, anyways, Drew, if you're still there, what I was gonna say before we had the audio issue was that I know a lot of old school fans are going to be are really hoping that, you know, Pokemon kind of goes on with whatever, like what they've been doing with Arceus, because it addresses a lot of long-standing kind of complaints that the series has had, mainly by the older fans, like the long-time fans. And so I know Arceus addressed a lot of those things and made a lot of old-time fans happy. So I'm guessing with Gen 9 being announced, they're definitely going to be hoping they continue on with, like, they take it that direction. Which would be interesting how they do that. I think that'd be really cool. I'd be particularly interested to see how that plays out, like a mainline Pokemon game, but in the with like the Arceus format. I think that'd be dope as hell. You son of a bitch. Yeah, Beeve. Yeah, that's my laptop's fan. The way I have this all set up, it's right next. Like I have my laptop right next to my camera here, and so it's, yeah, that's what you're hearing, my camera, or you're hearing my laptop go off. Sorry, I had audio issues, so I had to plug out my. I was normally using my headphones, so that you wouldn't have to hear any of that stuff, at least not as loud. But I had audio issues, so I pulled it out and was using the mic from my camera. But that means you kind of have to hear everything that goes on around it. So I do apologize for that. But that's what it'll have to be for now. Okay, Drew. Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, I mean, it's funny because like that's what we thought Sword and Shield was supposed to be, right? We thought Sword and Shield was going to be an open world style type of thing, and then we got it, and then we got the games, and we're like, this isn't what we wanted at all. Oh wow, okay, so Arceus is a mainline game. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was ever confirmed. That's good to know. Then that makes me more confident. Then yeah, that's definitely the route they're going to want to take the rest of the series, I imagine then. But I don't know if how much they showed, but like is this whatever this new game is going to be, Scarlet and Violet? Are they still going to kind of keep like the gym leader kind of style thing then? I think they could still do a gym leader style, but with an open world, right? Because the gym leaders still do work as really good, like, checkpoints, like big, you know, story moments in the main game. And I think they could actually have the potential of like just drawing out that narrative, right? Because I know in some Pokemon games, like sometimes before you fight the gym leader in the city, you actually have to do some stuff, like a little quest line with that gym leader, or sometimes before it or whatever, and that leads into the gym, like the final, you know, the battle with the gym leader. And I think they have a potential, like they could do something like that, but just to a much grander scale, and also with like all the gym leaders. You know what? Yeah, let's just fucking, yeah. Yeah, I looked it up. I did see the starters. That's all I saw. Obviously I'm streaming, so I didn't read it, but interesting. Drew, based on what you saw, or maybe some devs have said, do we know what this new region is going to be based on? Like, what's their main inspiration for it? Or like, what do you think it is, based on what you saw? Oh, hello. Ooh, Spain. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know anything about Spain. So, like, what it looks like, the environment. All I know is that their economy's terrible. That's all I know about Spain. But either way, though, that sounds exotic. I can say that. It sounds definitely exotic. So, that sounds cool. I guess the reason why I'm kind of so surprised that like Gen 9 was announced was like because when Sword and Shield came out in 2019, like the game came out, and then like we like months later, like half a year later or so, we got like the DLCs for it, like the first expansion for it, and then I don't know how much longer the second one came, but then it was like really quiet after that, right? And then I feel we got like a million Pokemon games, like all in quick succession just within this last like I don't know 6 to 8 months. You know, between Diamond Pearl remakes, Pokemon Snap sequel, and then obviously with Arceus, I'm like they all came so soon. So I'm thinking like, oh, okay, cool. These games just came out, so you know we got some time still. So like I guess that's why I'm just so surprised. Because they busted out with like a bunch of games all at once after like we kind of had like a little bit of a, I would say, a bit of a dry spell. So anyways, it's very Mediterranean. You can tell it's Spanish architecture. 2 starters have Spanish names. Well, let me see what I can say. Okay, Sprigatito, and then Fuecoco. I don't know if I'm saying that even close right, but okay. And you're half Spanish. Oh, that's cool. That's from your dad or your mom, or both? Wait, those both. I don't know if it'd be half. That's cool though, nonetheless, though. Okay, I think I did all these rooms. Actually, I've been taking a look at the map at all for this world. Okay, this is a tad bigger. So I imagine probably that's the room that's the Conqueror's Respite, so I probably should go that way, and then come around this way, and then I'll go that way. That way I can go all the rooms. Okay. So I'll go there. But yeah, that's really dope, though. That's really dope. Alright, what room should I use? You know, I'm gonna do a save. No, I can't do a save room. God damn it. I want to do one of these. Let's do one of these. Ambush rooms. Cool. That was fast. Alright. Okay, so gatito means, am I saying that right? Is it gatito or is this pronounced a different way? But it means kitten. Fuego means fire. Oh yeah, fuego does mean fire because like those fuego chips that you probably have in the UK as well. Like they're all over the place here. Those fuego chips. Okay. And coco is for cocodrillo, Spanish for crocodile. Oh, okay. A fire crocodile. I like it. Dope. Okay. And you're Spanish from your mom's side. Okay, cool. Is there a lot of Spanish folks over in Britain? I mean, I know if you like, I'm sure you, I don't know, to take a ferry maybe. I don't know how far away or close it is. But Spain is like the most left in, like the most westmost country, and like the rest of like the bigger part of Europe. So I'm sure, I'm really surprised that there's a lot of Spanish people over in the UK because it doesn't seem like that far of a trip to make. Oh yeah, darkness. Okay, cool. It is pronounced that way. Awesome. Yeah, like I try to like, when it comes to words in other languages, I try my best to like say the word as correctly as I can, like enunciate it properly and everything. I try. It doesn't always work out well, but I try. Cause I'm like trying to like pay respect to the language, you know. Like I don't want to like just sound like some. I don't think people in Spain would call it, but you know, Hispanics, you know, gringos. You know, I don't want to sound like some fucking gringo or like some filthy American or whatever, who's like above enunciating things properly. But yeah, I'll have to check out the trailer after I'm done streaming, or whatever they showed. I'll have to definitely check that out. But yo, Drew. Like, honest, like with this announcement, bro, I gotta get you on the podcast again, man. We need to talk about this. I need to hear your thoughts. And kind of like, you know, what this might mean. Like, you know, what you're excited for the series as a whole. Like, what kind of Arceus means for the greater, like, scheme of the franchise. Going forward and stuff. And, like... I would love to pick your brain on all that stuff. I hate those motherfuckers so much. They're just fucking making me whiff like half my attacks. Yo, I bet you this, Beav, I bet you there actually is a Pokemaniac Drew in some of the, and I'm sure in one of the games. I bet you there is. I bet you there. I would not doubt it if like there was a Pokemaniac in any of the games where like his name was Drew. That'd be funny. But yeah, Drew, make time, get time. I don't know. I'll buy time for you. I don't know what you need me to do. We need to get on this. Pronto. Hello. Really? But yeah, Beef, if you want to see how much of a Pokemaniac Drew is, I actually had him on my podcast. He was actually my first guest I had, yeah, he was educating me on Pokemon. I can tell you that. Class was in session that day, for sure. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So I'm gonna start using the Maleficent card for like the regular battles because it boosts my attack. It says like the reload speed gets like increased, or I guess decreased. I don't know what the right word is. It's longer to reload the cards, but like I don't really see a big change, so I'm gonna use it. And get my cards to do more damage, so I can be done with battles faster. However, the deck I have for this world is totally blows, so it makes the boss against the guard armor tougher than it needs to be. But we'll get through it. Well, shoot, Drew, stop being so busy then. What are you doing? Trying to make money and stuff? We don't need any of that. Money, livelihoods, housing, overrated. Absolutely overrated. We don't need none of that. man. Hey, Drew, change subjects here. Did you play the whole trilogy of Final Fantasy 13? All of them? I've only played the first one, the first 13. But I'm curious. I'm curious if you played the other two. Oh goodness. Yeah. Okay, you did. Did you like any of them? And if so, like which one did you like the most? Nope, get away from me. I've only played one, and then I played the demos for the following two. And that's all. That's as far as I've played. Hey, Beeve, if you're still in the chat, I know I see you sometimes in Rob's streams, like when I'm watching his replays and such. If you get to another one of his, you should definitely slyly put into the chat that RJ's wondering if he might be interested in doing a Dead Island co-op collab together. I'm curious to see what would happen if you brought it up. I wonder if he would like immediately be like, "Hey, I heard you trying to do this. Like, what's going on?" I know he already played it. I don't know if he ended up beating it though. But I think it would be a lot of fun to play that together. Anyway, okay, so 13 because Final Fantasy games don't need sequels, let alone 2 for 13 too. You know, bro, that sounded a little bit. I sense some vitriol in that response. But okay, that's interesting to know. I will say, yeah, like, I mean, I'm not like neck deep into the Final Fantasy community or anything, but like when I saw 13, I played, I was like, okay, great, cool, this is fun. And then like 13.2 came out, and I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, sequels in games aren't uncommon, so I was like, all right, cool. But then when the third one came, I was like, guys, come on, like. You guys, like, come on, Square. What I was wondering is like, why did they bank on 13 and Lightning, and like, why did they bank on that so fucking hard? I know it had a crazy long development, but like, I didn't understand why they were so attached to it. And then like Lightning somehow became a model for Gucci or Coach or whatever that brand was. And I was like, okay, this is getting out of hand. And I'm sure probably Drew, you probably know, like just like why were they so gung ho on that? Like they pushed Final Fantasy 13, like the whole franchise as itself, and in Lightning, like just insanely hard. Which, if I've learned anything from wrestling, is that when management is trying to push somebody down the audience's throat, they're more often than not going to revolt. Because I think one of the very few things that people, like the Final Fantasy fans and stuff, like, one of the few things that they liked about 13 was that battle system with the paradigm system. I think some people liked that, like they thought that was pretty neat. But I think that was like probably like, oh, like, of course it looked really good, especially for 2010 or whenever it came out. But other than that, I don't think anybody really had anything else nice to say about the game. So it's like you already started off on the wrong foot, and it's like, well, you want more of it? Like, no, we don't want fucking more of it. Which is never popular. 13 wasn't even the full game. It was only 1/3 of what they intended. Like, okay, so Drew, if you could elaborate on that. So like, did they always intend for 13 to be a trilogy of games? Like, was that like the idea from the very beginning? Or is that just what ended up happening because they realized how big the first game already was? And they were like, fuck, we gotta chop, we're gonna have to split this into parts. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, because like I know Lightning Returns deals with a lot of time travel shit. And then yeah, like in like I don't remember a whole lot with the ending of 13. It's been a long time since I played it. But I do remember it. I remember it was fine. I wasn't mad about really anything. But yeah, if that's what. But I was just like, now she's in another time dimension by herself, and like I'm like, why? Who she like? What? Oh, lightning got pulled out of time. Oh, and also time travel. Yeah, I do wonder though. I do wonder if Final Fantasy 13 was always supposed to be a was it always supposed to be a trilogy? Like, was that on purpose? Was it an accident? And everyone's like, oh shit, this is gonna turn into a trilogy. It's a shame. Okay, so that's just what ended up happening. They ran out of time for 13, so there were scenes trailers that didn't make it to the game. Oh, okay. So it was just a happenstance thing. Okay, it was just like, oh fuck, we're gonna have to split this up. Okay. But then it's like I can see why you would also be even more frustrated as like if you're like, you know, a real big Final Fantasy fan, you know, because. I mean, I played it, so I do know about, you know, the corridors. I know about the hallways, you know, and all that. And it's just, you know, I know the joke is just one giant hallway game, like Hallway the game. And but there's some truth to it. And so I wonder, like, I can see how frustrating it would be when you realize like that they wanted it all to be in one game. It's like, well, you could have fucking cut out or like better streamlined all the battles instead of making it a thousand different hallways and, you know, giant corridors to get through. Maybe that would have helped, you know, get us to where we need to be faster than we wanted to. So yeah, I mean, I could see all the frustrations. What am I targeting? What am I targeting? What is being targeted? That is targeting the light from a floor below. Okay. All right. Anyways, we're at the boss now. So the strategy with guard armor is, because my deck is really shit in this world, basically this is like the one major battle where you don't stock your cards at all. you just I gotta keep breaking his cards, and then I'm pretty sure I gotta break his cards, and then go dark mode, and then just wail on him. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, just that's about it, honestly. And if I get Mickey cards, obviously use Mickey card as well. But yeah. Okay, but like Lightning Returns isn't a bad game mechanically, but it's like, oh, not more 13 again. Like I'll do them on the channel eventually. Like no, I could tell like definitely like it's like a fatigue, right? Like even if the game is like the most refined version of it. It was already suffering from like major fatigue of just like, oh my gosh, we don't want more of this, right? We don't want more. Like stop. Like it kind of just felt like they're kind of just beating you over the head with Final Fantasy 13. Just more. Like stop it, no. Okay. Ooh, I dodged that shit? Yo! Like a baller. Oh, here we go. Up. Oh, really? Okay, there we go. Alright, well, guard armor's down now. Good. Oh, who's next? Alright. Captain Hook wants this smoke now. Cool, I guess we have that now. But yeah, like, but I remember, like, yeah, Final Fantasy 13 is just a very strange case. I know they went heavy on Final Fantasy 15 as well. Like I know there's like the main game, and there was like hella DLC. It was like the movie, the animated show, the that fucking like that, what was it, like a 16 8-bit game or whatever that was coinciding with it, and then there was also like the Pocket Edition, like the mobile version of it that was released, and it was like the multiplayer mode, you know, and all that. I know there was like controversy with like some of the DLC actually not even coming out that they had initially announced, but then they're like, oh, gotcha, not happening. But I know that game was like heavily pushed too, but like at least it was just one fucking, like, it was just Final Fantasy 15, and at least that game was like, you know, for most people it was really, really, really good. So You know what? Actually, let me change subjects. Drew, I'm just curious. Because you're a Ratchet and Clank fan, as am I. Do you have a favorite game, by any chance? I don't know if you have the PS5 and have played Rift Apart, but maybe not count that one. But I wonder if you have a favorite Ratchet and Clank game, maybe other than Rift Apart. Because I think mine is probably Tools of Destruction. If not, probably Crack in Time. But I think it's Tools of Destruction. You know, Drew, like, if you kind of take that comment into a vacuum, it's either 2 or Crack. Like, if you didn't have the context for that, I mean... And you know, it's funny that you mentioned 2, because 2 is actually, I think, the one that I like the least. I think it's actually one of my least, like, okay, it's above, Full Frontal Assault, and, All for One, but beyond that, yeah, it's really down there for me personally. Which, I mean, it's still a great game. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'll still play it, absolutely. You know, finish it all the way, get everything I need to. But there were just some things with that game that I did not like that much. I thought there was too many pointless weapons in that game, and to upgrade them was like really cumbersome. Like you know, having like it was dumb that you had like the hollow shield, and you also have like that shield barrier. It's like, we only need one, we don't need both, and you have to like increase, you have to like, you know, level both of those up, which is very frustrating to do. And then there's also like that stupid Clink Zapper weapon, which is a legit weapon, and it's like, how in the, like, it's very, very hard to level that thing up, like, legit. And then also, like, the game's actually pretty fucking hard, like, at times, honestly. Especially if you're trying to, like, especially in the Frozen Tundra level, like, towards the end of the game. Like, fighting those little Yeti things or whatever. Man, they will overpower you fast, man. Oh, let's not forget the boss battle against the Thugs for Less leader, and like that giant robot when you have to save Angela. That's a pretty poorly designed boss battle, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what the hell? How did I miss you? Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying about some weapons are always hard to level up. Like, I remember in Ratchet and Clank 3, the Infector weapon for me was particularly annoying to level up, but it was actually a good spot where you could kind of actually farm it, which is fine. But I just didn't find it anywhere near as frustrating as I did with Ratchet 2. But you know, there's some good weapons in that game. Like the lava gun was introduced in that game, which is great. The bouncer was introduced in that game, which is wonderful. The plasma whip isn't that great, but it led to like better weapons being made from it. So that was like that's where it kind of began. The it was like the rhino in Ratchet 2 is actually my favorite rhino. Still to this day, it is my favorite rhino. It is essentially just a rocket launcher. I mean, I know that that's what the description says, but it's like a fully automatic rocket launcher, which is it is utterly broken, trivializes the entire game, and I love it. And it holds 100 shots, which is actually pretty freaking solid. Given you won't need to fire very long at anything to kill it, so it actually works out pretty well. Yeah, but like they try to they also went for like another kind of little extra like they didn't need to do, like so they already had the Rhino, but then there's also that Zodiac weapon, which when Travis and I played Ratchet 2 on our channel, which is still up there, he calls it the Thanos Snap. Because like it does like that electrical charge that's supposed to disintegrate everything in the area, minus bosses, of course. But I just don't. It takes too long to wind up, and it actually doesn't always take everybody out. And it only has like 4 shots. So I mean, I guess it's okay for crowd control, but it doesn't. Its applications is not as wide as the Rhino, where you can it's just everything, just destruction everywhere is the best. I love Ratchet 2's Rhino. It is my favorite. I fucking love it. I adore it. Oh, and I definitely love the beginning weapons you get at the start of Ratchet 2. Like the little Lancer and the bomb gun that you get. I do like both of those quite a bit. They're really good starting off weapons for sure. So yeah, I mean, like I say, like I don't hate the game by any means. It's just not. It's like my least favorite though. But it's like saying like which like the least good out of like a whole tray of good, right? It's like they're all good. It's just something will be just less good than the others. And for me, that's that. However, Full Throttle Assault did kind of feel pointless. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly only bought it just because I'm just such a huge Ratchet fan. And 0 for 1, that was actually honestly that was probably the closest to like having a bad Ratchet game that I can think of. Like it just was boring, honestly, and I hated the new art design. I hated the new designs. Like I know the designs were kind of getting less edgy as the years went on, but like that one just went full on kid mode, and I was like, this is not what I want at all. So this room's actually pretty big, so I don't know if I'm gonna end up finishing this entire room by the time we're done streaming. We'll have to see. But I mean, we already did what, 2? We did Monstro, and we did Traverse Town. You know, so we already did 2 levels, and we'd be vexing up for for a little bit too. So we made some good progress, but we'll see. There's a lot of rooms in this world, so. Ooh, level 3. So you guys played it. I'm guessing you're talking about All for One, I'd imagine. Since you said both of you guys play, I think you can play. No, you can't play Full Frontal Assault co-op. I don't think so. But okay. Yeah, I bet you. I don't remember a lot of glitches when I did it. When I played it, I just remember it being very boring. Just very boring. And you could tell like they were washing down like the humor and comedy for like children, which I was like, I don't know why. Yeah. And like the isometric point of view was kind of like, I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, it could be worse, but yeah. I mean, it was still okay. Like, obviously, there's way worse games out there. But as far as like a Ratchet & Clank game, like, yeah, it just wasn't really that good of a Ratchet & Clank game. Hey, Cartwheels! Yo! Hey, good to see you again. Good to see you. I'm doing well. I hope all is well over you. In the Great White North. Yeah, we've just been streaming good old Kingdom Hearts. We're doing Riku's story. Started it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And I'm just getting through here. We've done two worlds. We did Monstro, and we did a place called Traverse Town, and we also beat up a different boss as well. So we're just making our way through. And now we're in Neverland, but we just started Neverland. Like I'm in like the second world, or second room for Neverland, and this is actually a pretty big world. There's like at least 9 or so rooms in here, so it's gonna take me a little while to get through it all. But yeah, no worries. I'm just happy you guys are here. Or I'm happy you're here, I should say. You should harass the rest of the crew. And so we can all have ourselves a party. Yeah, Neverland's a fan favorite for sure. But yeah, Drew, like, yeah, it just wasn't even that great. I'm not gonna lie. I did want to play it with Travis whenever we get, like, because I'm trying to get through the games in order. Like, I'm not in well, I guess they do follow chronologically too, like in order as they release date, you know, as they came. And so if the time comes, we ever get to it, we'll definitely be playing that co-op for sure. Well, as long as we can, because Travis isn't really good at playing games and like while recording, you know, trying to like, you know, talk and do his thing, whatever. When he plays like any game, he just gets like into the game. Like he can't kind of multitask well. And so I don't know. We'll play it maybe for a little while, but then we'll probably do the rest with me playing it by myself. Oh, and okay, you know, speaking of rhinos too, that game has the worst rhino because it's like a fucking suit or whatever the hell it is, and it was so bad, fucking sucked. Huh. Something happened in my for a couple of days, even though we uploaded that afternoon. Otherwise, I have to share your stream with the group. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I did see his upload. I watched his video because he put it on our Discord that we're part of. So I did watch his video. Well, I hope everything's alright on his end. I did hit him up earlier today, because he and I really need to start talking about getting that Resident Evil 6 collab going together. But I do know, like, 8 hours away, maybe he went to sleep or something, so I just assumed that maybe he went to sleep or, just not near his computer or something. But I do hope he's okay, though. I do hope he's okay. Because I streamed on Friday, and I think he was in the stream Friday. Yeah, he was. He was in my stream Friday. So, and that would have been Saturday morning for him. So, he's okay as of Saturday morning, his Saturday morning. So yeah. So I don't know, maybe something came up, maybe he's been busy with some other things, I don't know. But hope all is well. But yeah, I'm glad you joined anyways though. Yeah, I love whenever Gemini people show up. You or Lily or Lucy or Lefty or there's another person too, I can't remember the name. But yeah, whenever you all show up, man, it's always fun. It's always a lot of fun. Maybe he's finally sleeping. Alright, which way should I go? I don't know which way I should go. I want to go through every room. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to go through every room in a good manner. Fuck me. I mean, I could go kind of zigzagging. Okay. I'll do that room first, and then go back here, and then go do that room, and then do my zigzag situation. So, here? Yeah, there. That's where I want to go. Yeah, I think his batteries finally ran out of juice. I mean, because it was earlier the week he put out a video. He said he had been up for 2 days. And I'm like, bro, what led you to being up for 2 days? I mean, I guess unless you're an insomniac or something, or you suffer from something else. But I'm just like, bro, what? Like, I hear people say that. My mind immediately just starts like my only thing I can think of is just what? I can't even fathom that 2 days. And like, I can only imagine how your body would feel too. Your body must feel weird. Because like when you're sleeping, the body does does this thing while you're sleeping, and that's part of the reason why you need to sleep, because your body needs to do shit while you're sleeping. But if you don't sleep, it's like the body doesn't get a chance to do certain things that it needs to do or wants to do, and so yeah, it's just weird. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like recovery time. I'm sure there's like more scientific shit, right, that I don't know what to say, right? But I do know like there's just certain things the body wants to do or needs to do while you're sleeping. And if you don't let it do that, then it's like, fuck. Like, I can only imagine just how weird I would feel if I was up for 2 days, or just even more than a day, honestly. So maybe it finally caught up to him, and the body is just like, all right, if you're not gonna go to sleep on your own volition, I'm gonna make you go to sleep. And then just boop, just slap down on his desk or something. You know, it's funny. I say all this and like watch him like be in the chat. Just listen to me talk shit. Yeah, his other personality just clocks him out cold. Yep. Just forces him to go to sleep. But you know what's funny? Like you said, you never stayed up that late in your life. Like I never stayed up for 2 days. I have ended up staying up an entire night though. I did that one time when I was like a child. Because I didn't get to play games, so I had my parents didn't let me play games during the week, like during the school days. I could only do it on the weekends, or if we had like a day off from school. And it was like Friday night or something, and I was like playing. I was in my living room because that's where our PlayStation was at the time, in the living room. And I was gonna be sleeping in the living room that night, and I was playing Cool Borders 4 maybe. And for some reason, I just did not stop playing. Like even though there was a clock right next to me, and I would just I had like the one more try syndrome. And before I knew it, my dad had woken up to go to work, and he woke up like at 5 or 6 a.m. To go to work. He was like, "What are you doing? Why are you up?" And I was like, "Oh fuck." Like I had no excuse. So it was like, what can you say? I was like 10. He was like, turn that off, go to bed. And so I did. And then I got in trouble. And like my mom or someone was like, mom and dad was like, the next day they were like, you're gonna take a nap. But I don't take naps. I've never taken naps. Well, I mean, I'm sure I was like a baby, I did, but like as I got older, I just couldn't take naps during the day. And I still really can't take naps either during the day. Like at all. Like if the sun is up or like daylight's out, like my brain just like I can't. It won't let me go to sleep. Like I gotta be dead tired to have to go to take a nap during the day. And so they were like, so I just basically stayed in bed for an hour, just letting life pass me by. It was the worst hour of my life. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to do? I don't do that one. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if it was like if it was one event, or maybe I did beat it, but I wanted to keep playing. Just keep continuing on with like championships or something. I don't remember. But I was just playing it all night and got in trouble for it. So. I'm trying to think, honestly, like if I had actually just stayed up. I'm sure I've stayed up late before. Like I think I've been up to like 8 a.m. and then like had to wake up at noon for something. Like there have been plenty of times where I've stayed up super late. But I don't know if I've like done it to where like I was like, yeah, I'm just okay, we're gonna stay up, not go to sleep at all. I don't know if I've had that. I think I've at least had it to where like I went to sleep for like at least a few hours. Jet, who's my admin, who sometimes pops in the chat. Her and I talk outside of streaming and stuff, and she's always telling me when she takes a nap, because she's always tired and shit, and she'll take a nap, and like after work or something, and it'll be like 9 or 10 p.m. and she'll be like, I woke up from a nap. I'm like, what? You're about to go back to bed? Or it's almost bedtime and you woke up from a nap? Like, how long were you sleeping? Like, yeah, her naps are like some people's actual like entire nightly sleeps. And then she'll go and sleep again, like as she should be, like when the evening comes. I don't even. I'm just like, how? Yeah, her naps are dangerous. And you know what's funny? I wish I could nap. I really wish I could. But I can't. You know, with the perfect hair. Yes, that's her. Yes, Miss Perfect Hair. Yeah, she's a nap fiend. Napping fiend. It is not a game with her. Do not. Her nap game is stupid strong. But oh snap, a 12-hour binge on what game was it, by the way? If you don't mind, I'm curious. What game? I'm curious to know what game it was. And also thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Yeah, the streaming has definitely helped me kind of get some more subscribers for sure. But yeah, no, what Digimon game was that? I really want to know. Yeah, Digimon World. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So I never really got into Digimon myself. Not a huge fan. But my brother, my younger brother, he's a big Digimon fan. Watched the show. Watched I think he watched the entire show, like from this whole series to the end. Not as a kid. As he got older, he could watch it more easily online and stuff. But he played Digimon World. He played Digimon World 3, the third one, particularly the third one, and he has had a lifelong endeavor to beat that game, and he still hasn't beaten it to this day. Cause like, as we grew up, we had a PS1 copy, but like the copies we kept having were like kind of messed up. Or I don't know. Maybe the game, either the game was wasn't optimized well. It would freeze and get stuck, or the game itself, the disc was like messed up, scratched up, whatever. So as a kid, he could never beat it. He would keep playing it, or like maybe he would get frustrated or bored or whatever, and stop playing it and get rid of it, but then always come back and get it again from like GameStop or something. And to this day, he still has not beaten it, even though he can easily like get a copy of it online. Or like emulate it or whatever, and he does too. But he still. We were just talking about that just yesterday, because we were hanging out yesterday, and he was like, "I'm playing Digimon World 3." Like, have you beaten that yet? He was like, "Still haven't beaten it." Yeah, it's a lifelong endeavor for that boy. It's hilarious. I don't know if he's ever gonna beat it. Like, I feel like it's gonna end up being a bucket list for him. Like, beat Digimon World 3. Or he's gonna like pass it down to his children to like in a movie, like, you must accomplish what I never could, or something. But yeah, that's the little story with that. But yo, King, close to the end of what? The stream, this world, this game. Because if it's to this world, no. If it's to this game, no, I'm not close to beating the game. As far as to the stream, not sure. since Cartwheels is here, I feel inclined to kind of keep streaming a bit because she's here and hanging out. So, but okay, the game. No, I'm not close to beating the game. I'm not close. Because after I finish Neverland, I'm gonna get some more worlds that I have to do. So yeah, this was just the first set of worlds I was given. The game isn't that, dude, bro. The game isn't that short, man. Anyways, okay, so the game was my whole life for a while because nobody liked me in school. Oh, oh no, Carlos, no, no. Why you gotta sad up the chat like that? No. Now I'm sad. Oh man, that's because I don't know what you look like or anything, but I'm just picturing just a random small girl who likes Digimon and no one liked her, probably because she liked Digimon and liked video games and stuff, and wasn't liked, and she's like sad and stuff. Oh gosh, I'm sad. Like, oh man, I'm sad. Like, it's not. I'm not. When I say I relate to it, not because I also had like a lack of friends per se, but just like the feeling of like not being able to share something you really like with people back then. Because back then, as you probably are aware of, like that was really hard to talk about with friends. Like that kind of stuff, you kind of had to keep down the hush hush, especially at school. It wasn't like today where you can just show your phone and like, oh, see what this dude did online on YouTube, whatever. Like, no, we didn't have that. And I can imagine it's probably tougher for girls too, because like back then, I mean, nowadays girls are kind of getting more into gaming, which is great. But like back then, that wasn't really the case. So if you were a girl who was into gaming, geek, nerd stuff or whatever, I can imagine like you could not talk about that kind of stuff with most other girls during back then, because unless you found some of the few that were down with that, which is great, but by and large that's probably tougher to talk about than guys had to deal with. I'll do this one, why not? But okay, you really like Digimon 3, even though it took me ages to complete it. Yeah, that's what it seems like, honestly. Like, Digimon World 3 seems like a legit RPG, which I think that's part of the reason why my brother couldn't beat it back then, especially as a kid, because we didn't play RPGs that much back then, and he was really young. He was like, I don't know, 7, 8, and I know fucking 8-year-olds, whatever, were playing Final Fantasy 7 or whatever as kids, but like, that was like his first like real big RPG, so like, that was a huge step up from what he was playing beforehand, which I don't even know what that was, but yeah, big step up. So he probably was like all thrown off and like, what the hell do you do? And yeah, like even I was playing it, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what's all this? Like, this is not the type of game I've seen before. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't like these duels. They're fucking garbage. I hate them. It's like a waste of my cards. Even the dual mechanic fucking blows. Of course, there's 3 stages. Tiny emo girl used to sit in the dark cuddling her Digimon plushie. Yo, I know that girl. I know that. I used to see that. I used to see those kids in high school. They weren't usually emo though. Like the ones who were like, plushies and stuff like that. They weren't usually not where I grew up in like my school. They weren't usually emo. So That's an interesting mix. Put cigarettes out on me. No! No! You're breaking my heart over here, Cartwheels. Come on. Now you make me just want to come up to Canada and give you a big old hug. Okay, let's see here. I thought I could get rid of cards. Can I not? Because I don't want these. I don't want it. Yeah, delete. 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 Fuck these cards. Garbage. They suck. I hate them. So the Black Fungi cards fucking blow too. They can suck a dick. They can suck a fat dick, honestly. Hate those. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the 0 one of that because I can't use it. Oh, bottomless cards can get fucked too. So I'm hoping with me deleting all these cards, when I get new ones, it'll be better ones. They'll be better ones. So that is the purpose of this. Oh, and get rid of these. We don't. Mingling word is stupid. Because I know fucking with my luck, it's gonna be a bottomless. It's gonna turn into a bottomless room, and I'm gonna want to cry. Yeah, why wouldn't I? It's not. See, the reason why I remembered where you're from, Carlos, is because, so, for me, it's not often you hear about someone that lives somewhat in your vicinity from where I'm at, right? It seems to be most of the action of anything kind of takes place in Britain, overseas, Australia, or like on the east coast of my country. Not much goes down over here on the west coast because I live in Washington. So when I hear someone that lives in Washington or Oregon or California, even Montana or Idaho, you know, I get like, oh shit, I'm like, oh snap, like we live really close, like really cool. Like I feel like this camaraderie. They probably don't feel it, but I feel it. And that the same goes for Canada, especially if you're in British Columbia, which is really close to me. It's like, oh shoot. Like it's like it because it's like in my head I'm thinking like, wow, there's a actual viable chance that like, hey, maybe we could actually arrange something to hang out and meet each other one day or something. Because there's like creators in California and Oregon that like I could totally go down and like just go see them, like without too much of a problem. Like driving to Oregon, it like takes less than a day to get there. It's like half a day's drive to get to Oregon from where I'm at. So you know, like it's just really cool to be able to like to know like people in your vicinity. So when I heard that you were in Canada, I was like, okay, I want to remember that shit because it's not every day I hear that. Don't get me. Don't hurt me. Yes. No. Yo, what up, Cameron? I saw you corner my eye. You can't hide from me. You remember this? You remember Riku's story? Do you remember playing as Riku in this game? Or did you even bother? Because I'm like famous. Okay, you might need to redefine your definition of famous because I don't meet that criteria one bit. Now our boy Cameron, who just hopped in the chat, now that boy, he's a famous boy. I'll tell you what. That man gonna be fucking going places. Let me tell you something. Okay, what? I can't do my zigzag pattern? I have to go just straight up? Oh, this game just hates me so much. Ugh. Lefty! Yo! Oh, Lefty, it's good to hear you. Good to see you, man. I am the captain now. Letty, how are you doing, my friend? You know, I couldn't forget about that accent for you, bro. You know, I was just watching Gemini's video earlier today. You know, Resident Evil 5 video, and of that game takes place in Africa. And every time I'm just seeing him play that game, it's like, yes, he is with my people. Not really though, because I'm Jamaican, not African, but but either way, I'm just like, he's with my people. Yeah, you see Cartwheels? You see Cameron? Cameron is the goddamn GOAT, son. Alright? He's the GOAT. Like, he was like the first dude I met that was just like, okay, this guy's fucking, he's above. He's a step above, you know. The cream and the crap! The cream and the crap! Just like Randy Savage used to say. Okay, what do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do. I'll save room. Why not? Fuck it. Yes, Letty, I know the way. The question is, do you know the way? Do you know the way for salvation? And you know, it's funny too, because my stepdad is actually Nigerian. Now, his accent isn't as deep as like that, per se, but it's still there. And so sometimes he likes to joke about being in the jungle. He didn't grow up in the jungle, but he likes to joke about that sometimes. Or if he like watches any like reality show with like Africans, like, oh, my people. Yo, Cameron, we're only too much because you're too good, alright? One has to counter the other, alright? If you're gonna bring us all this fucking hype and greatness, we gotta come back with the love, man. That's just how it goes, bro. That's just how it goes. Why the fuck do you think I bought a ticket to North Carolina to find you so we can do a collab? Why the fuck do you think I'm about to be in your house tomorrow, bro? Because I'm trying to get up on that hype. I didn't really buy a ticket, though. I'm just gonna lie. I'm just saying. Yo, Lefty, well, I appreciate it. I mean, it's like probably like one of the few accents that I feel like I'm actually okay at. Like, okay. And then, like, I'll be watching Uncle Roger on YouTube, and he has, like, you know, he does his Chinese accent. It's not really like, sometimes it's a hit or miss, but like when I have to hear it from him again, and then I can sometimes do some words okay, some words are not. Like, yeah. What does he say? So weak. Like, I like to like mimic some of that shit, like, because I just think it's so funny. But yeah, the African one I kind of like doing quite a bit. But like, there was this old coworker I had at a previous job who he was Vietnamese, I believe, and he used to do like this Vietnamese accent. I don't know if it was Vietnamese for sure, but he would do his accent like, you know, as if we were ordering like food from like a takeout place, whatever. Like, you want the fried rice, man? You want the fried rice and the egg roll? It would just fucking kill me. It would just make me start crying in tears with that accent. What the egg roll, man? Just so fucking good. Just like re-saying it now is just cracking me up. I can hear him saying it. It is just, it's so funny. You know, Cartwheels, that would be pretty epic, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If there was somehow the forces that be could get the three of us together in the same room. Just to do anything, honestly. Like a vlog, like some kind of collab, even just a picture. Like, that would be pretty fucking wild, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if you think you would get pretty crazy, can you, based on what Lucy and Lily have already said about Gemini and myself, could you imagine what they would do? And we throw in good old CK in there too? Like, holy shit. Yeah, pretty much Lefty. And the egg roll? You want the egg roll, man? Want the fried rice and the egg roll? Like, it's so racist, but it's so fucking funny. I can't help it. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Clean it up. There we go. Oh, level up? You're just fighting G dragons, man? You're just fighting dragon, man. Yo, so I saw your video cam on you finishing Horizon Forbidden West, which you had her wearing those good old PJs, which I thought was hilarious the whole time. But you know, if you're gonna save the world, might as well be comfy while you're doing it. Are you done with the game like completely, or you? I'm sure you probably like there's a lot of extra stuff that you haven't done yet that you still need to do. And you know, Carlos, hey, those are your words, not mine. I'm just going by what they were saying, what it was just, you know, when Gemini and I were talking about doing something together. Lovely, I don't know what the fuck that means. Or where that's from, but that sounds funny. Oh dang, Cam, you dropped Horizon like a bad habit, man. You're like, oh, Elden Ring came out? What the fuck is Horizon? What game is that? I don't even know what that is. Okay, so that's the way I came. That's that door to go that way. I want to go this way. Because then it probably have to make me go that. I could probably use... Okay. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. That's the way we wash our hands, I guess. Oh gosh, Carlos. No. We never... No. I don't know what this gym collab is. I don't know what that means at all. That's not happening. With us being across the world from each other, no, there's no gym collab happening one bit. That's not... No. Even if I found myself over in the UK or him vice versa, no, there's no gym club. I'm not gonna let that fool fucking make me look like a chump. You kidding me? Okay, Lefty. All right. Well, then I guess half the shit you'll say, I'll just let it fly. Yeah, everyone's on that Elden Ring right now, Cartwheels. I mean, my buddy David, who I normally would have put out a podcast today, but my buddy David wasn't able to do it. He's going through some stuff with like some animals and stuff. But anyways, I asked him though about Elden Ring because he was playing it, and he was like, the way he summed it up was basically it is Dark Souls 3, but just done perfectly. Like, whatever perfect rendition you had of Dark Souls 3, this is it. Which is a good thing. That's how he feels about it, at least. Okay, I don't want to stun everybody. Oh, what do I want, actually? What do I want? What do I want? No, I can't even do that. Oh, I need to use a 9. Or a 0. Well, do that again. But yeah, people are having a good time with that Elden Ring, though. Not gonna lie. I won't be playing it. Because I don't care. But, okay, Cartwheels, by the people, I think you kind of just mean Lily and Lucy. Now, there's nothing stopping Gemini from just making a gym vlog by himself. He doesn't need to include me into that. The only way I could see a gym collab of the two of us going down is basically him, like having me work out with him, doing his like, you know, regime or whatever, training, workout, lifting regime or whatever, and have me do it or whatever. And then the next scene is me on the ground, either crying, dead, or passed out. Oh, and also that crazy man, he goes to the gym. He does his first. And by first I mean he goes to the gym more than once. He does his first workout at like 5 or 6 a.m. and that's not, your boy ain't doing that. Your boy over here ain't doing that. All right. Okay, we should like to watch you grate cheese on channels. Yeah, okay. You know what? I would do that. Because I am comfortable enough with myself and what I like and don't like sexuality wise and all that shit that would not bother me. That would not bug me. I would actually think it'd be fucking funny as hell. I would absolutely do that shit. It would be hilarious. And I know everyone would get a huge kick out of that. And I feel like other people would probably get a huge, would probably, yeah, they would lose their minds if they just saw me like just fucking whoop whoop whoop. And then like it's all falling down on beefy boy Gemini. I'd probably go even further with that and like put some pepperonis on them too. Make a little Gemini pizza. I mean, because he's already white, like, you know, piece of crust. So, you know, we're already got one step down. So. And you could tell him I said that too. As a matter of fact, I implore you to tell him I said that. God damn it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I call Gemini basically now, is Beefy Boy. That's pretty much what I like when we mess each other on Discord. I'm like basically calling him Beefy Boy like pretty much all the time. Okay. Oh, what? I can't go that way? Gosh damn it, why does this game do this? Why can't I just have the freedom to go in any fucking room I want? Why do you dictate where I have to go? Ugh. Yeah, Lucy might have a fucking heart attack, honestly. If I'm like, alright people, we're gonna make ourselves a Gemini pizza. I hope you're ready. Like, the first thing he has to do is take his shirt off, and it's like, oh jeez, alright. Well, this now just became a rated R movie. Oh shit, oh nice. Tommy's a great British white piece. No, please, do it. Say that. Say those exact words. Say those exact words and say that I said that. I might didn't, but just do that. Cause he would get a huge laugh out of that. Okay, I thought I took you people out. Why are you guys showing up again? Whatever. It's more experience for me, so I'll take it. Yeah, seriously, Lefty, like, do it. Do it. Do it. Whatever shit you want to think of, do it. Say I said it. Because I would love to get a message from him, like, tomorrow. And he's just like, yo, why the hell am I being told by my people that you said I'm a great white British pizza? And then I'll have to come up with some kind of excuse or explanation for that. Okay, what's next? Yeah, we'll use that one. No, I have not played a game called Black and White. Well, I play that game every day because I am actually black and white, so joke's on you. Come on. Yeah. The darkness. Huh, like a God Simulator game. Huh. Never heard of it. I have never heard of that game in my life. If it's a really old game, well, depending how old we're talking, like we're talking 90s old, then I'm guessing it might have been a PC game then, if it was a God Sim or something of the like. And I did not do much PC stuff, gaming of any kind. I mean, I still don't, but I definitely didn't do anything like that back in the day. All right. Okay, first one, car rolls. I was down. when I woke up today, I was not expecting to be asked that question. And as far as to answer your question, yes, it is. I mean, if I wanted to, I personally don't say it very much at all. I wasn't raised like, you know, saying that. I was actually raised to try to not say that. I'm just giving the obvious connotation of it. So I don't really say it at all. My siblings and I, we don't really say it. Now sometimes if we're joking, like, because sometimes it works well as like part of a joke, like a punchline, because we've all seen it in memes and shit, and it makes some shit funnier on it. I'm not gonna lie. But as far as like day-to-day speech, no, I don't say it. I could, and no one would bat an eye. But I don't say it though. Lefty, I'm pretty sure. I know you're a little bit slammed right now, but I don't think she needs to explain which word it is. But what I'm more curious about, Cartwheels, is because you seem really excited to ask me that question. What I'm wondering is why were you like so excited to ask the question? Like, it's something you've wondered about before? Whoa, Lefty, are you not white? I'm curious now. And you know, actually, speaking of which, so, speaking of black people, I was, a long time ago, my buddy, who's white, but I don't really think that matters, he had this hockey game, and this matters. And obviously hockey is like the big sport in Canada, and there's not a lot of black people. Well, maybe there's now, but there wasn't back then. And a lot of black people don't like playing hockey because it is fucking freezing, and we ain't about that life. And I was with him. I was hanging out with him. He was playing that game, and he was like, "Bro, check this out. Check this out." And I was like, "What?" He was like going through. He said, "I went through every single team in the game, and there was only one black person in the entire game." And he showed me who it was, and it was like some dude named Tyrone or something too. Like, we just had a huge laugh at it. It was so funny because, I mean, it was exactly what I expected. But it was just so funny. We were like 13 when that happened, but it was still really funny. And I don't know why I remember that, but I do. Oh, okay, Carl, let me give you a heads up right now. First of all, just for your own sake, in the future, colored is not really a term used anymore. You kind of loop it up as like ethnic or minorities, even though that's kind of becoming less of a word to use because there's more minorities than there are the majority. But regardless, minority or like ethnic people is probably the better used word to use in this context, like in your comment. Maybe not in Canada, but if you find yourself in the U.S. and you're talking about stuff like that, you definitely don't want to use the word colored. You definitely don't want to use it. Even if you hear other people using it, like in the U.S., they shouldn't be using it either. That's not really a word to use anymore, because that also has a really bad context, a negative context, at least in my country. So that's just a heads up for you. um, I'm not mad. I saw that. I'm just like, oh shit, bro. Like, I'm just giving you a heads up, so you don't, like, if you ever find yourself in the, Washington, because you're really close, if you want to visit friends or you just want to come over and visit, or maybe if we ever see each other, right? I'm just giving you a heads up. You don't want to mess that up. Especially in my state. My state's one of the most liberal in the country, which you probably know because you're so close. You don't want to fuck that up. Anyways, but yeah, like the use of the word, it even amongst people who are black or part black, all that stuff, like it has a. I don't have. This is not the time or the place, and I don't have enough time to explain the nuances and like the intricacies of that word amongst those communities. It's really deep. It's really convoluted. It's really complex, and but yeah, I will say though that it's not a fell swoop. You'll find some who don't use it. You will find some that do, even if they're part black, all black, whatever, right? So yeah, that's my answer. That's my question back to that. But yeah, okay. No, but trust me, I don't think you're that person. I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. But okay, so Cameron, okay, so my bosses I have killed but also die at the same time, so I have to do it all over again. Welcome to Elden Ring, Cam. That's what the game's telling you. You want to play with the big boys? But yeah, Lefty, I think it was literally legit like some dude named Tyrone. Like, I'm not lying. Like, super black name and everything. It was fucking hilarious. Or maybe it was Matt, like a super white name. Like, I don't remember what, but it was hilarious. Whatever his name was, we laughed and it was funny. But if you're not white, Lefty, if you don't mind, like, what are you? Black, Hispanic, some kind of an Asian, something entirely different, like, I don't know, some kind of North African or Mediterranean, or I'm curious. Okay, that motherfucker up there, give me is upsetting me. There you go. You thought you could hover high above me, not today. Anyway, okay, so when I was in school, they said we have to use color. Ho! Really? How? Really? No joke, Carwill? They made you say that? Well, they say you learn something new every day. Oh shit. I mean, well, okay. That explanation doesn't even make any sense because it's like, okay, the only time, okay, the only time you would be saying a certain color of a person is if it really mattered in whatever context you're using it in. And usually in the context that it's used in, if you're trying to say, saying like, oh, it's I'm talking, the only time you're using a black person or brown person is if you're trying to make a point about like some kind of an injustice happening to those people. So it's like, it's important to say like, yeah, I'm a black man, I am a brown woman, Now Asians are different. Now that one's like the one where you you need to tread carefully because they don't group themselves up as yellow, as we group ourselves up as being black and brown or whatever. It's different for Asians. So yeah, if it was that context, yeah, you don't want to say all these yellow people over here, like, all that stuff. Like, they just say Asians, like an Asian conglomerate. So that in that case, I guess is all right. Then not like that. I guess that holds some water. But for black and brown people, like no, it's, you don't go around saying colored. But I guess it would make sense to Canada to kind of teach that, like, because they didn't have the same race issue that we do, or this country did, and still does. Or if you do have it, it's nowhere near as bad. So I could see why they would like teach that. But yeah, the more you know. You probably want to start weaning away from that, from saying colored. And also drop the U. I'm just playing. Okay, so it's just like Dark Souls. It's just like Dark Souls. Yeah. I'm black. Okay, so cartwheel. Oh wait, no, cartwheels was. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm about to say, like, because I thought Lefty had said that he was Jamaican, but look, it was Cartwheel saying it, but look, no, Cartwheel was imitating Lefty. Okay, so Lefty, I'm assuming you're black, Jamaican. You were born in Britain to Jamaican parents. I'm assuming that's the case. Okay, and you know what's funny? I'm also Jamaican myself. On my mom's side, she's the black in her is Jamaican, and then my white side is Polish, Italian, and mainly Polish and Italian. But then my dad tells us that we're also, I guess, apparently some part of Russian and a little bit of Ukrainian as well. But yeah. So you have another Jamaican brother. Although I don't really. I mean, I know I'm Jamaican, but I don't like identify with the culture or any of it. I just know that's what I am. Not mad about it in any way. I think it's hella unique. It was actually this one time I was actually back when I was a kid, and these black kids in my apartment complex. They asked me what I was because they knew I wasn't all black, and I said, "Oh, I'm Jamaican, Polish, and Italian." And he was like, "Yo, you Jamaican?" He was like, "Man, that's like super black." And I don't know why that cracked me up. Oh, God damn it, I don't want to duel. No dueling. Dueling is the worst mechanic in this entire game. Okay, sorry, let me catch up here. Okay, off air. Asians group themselves as perfect. That's perfect hair. We had the ones with the perfect hair? Whoa, my screen like whacked out on me there for a second. That was weird. Okay, anyways. Okay, it's really not the same here. Yeah, it definitely seems like it. Which, I mean, like I said, I mean, you didn't have to go through the same problems that we did, so, like, you don't have much of a reason to, like, be as correct about it. But it doesn't mean you guys can't, start learning, what's more widely accepted. Especially if you're going to come to the U.S. I feel bad for any, like, white Canadian coming to the U.S. and they're like, yeah, look at all the colored people around here, and then like they're like, what? Like the record skip, like, and everyone's just like, what the fuck did you just say? And then they're just like, what's the problem? I said colored. It's just like, and it's like, all right, you're gonna die. Alright, so let's do what's back for, a lot. We know the way. Follow me if you want to know the way. It's funny, so I said before my stepdad, he's actually Nigerian, and I was playing Neo 2, which in that game you come across actual African black samurai, and who I think he was a real person, I think, but he has, you know, the African accent. And I was doing so. I was going in. He was a companion of mine in a mission, and in the mission you could find this hot spring that you can use and use to heal up and get a heal buff for a little while. And so I went into it, and when you use it, you disrobe down to like some like wraps and stuff. And I was playing as a female character, and the character went like, "Ah, do you not see that I am here?" And my stepdad walked right by, and he was like, "Ah, my people." "Ah, my people." He doesn't play games or anything, but he heard that voice, and he was just like, "Ah." Like his spidey sense just ticked off. He was like, "Oh, my people, where are they?" Oh, it's very funny. No, cartwheels. It is not time to duel. It is not time for that. It is not time for dueling. It is never time for dueling in this game, ever. And I don't ever want to hear it again. Dueling in this game is the fucking worst. It uses up the few cards you get in your deck that you have no say in what you have in your deck from the very beginning. Can you fucking grab? Thank you. And then it's like you don't even have a chance to. You may not even be able to beat the cards, and it's like you waste all the time anyways. And it's like you only have 5 seconds to get the cards. You have to beat 5 different cards that the enemy has, and it's just a waste of time. I just hate it. It's a terrible mechanic. There's another reason why this game fucking blows. Anywho, we did all the rooms, so now we're gonna go to the save room, and then fight a Hook, Captain Hook. Okay, I'd rather learn before I go to the U.S. before I get beaten up. Yeah, you definitely should. You definitely should. Now in Washington, you might find someone that can help you, but like if you found yourself in the South, like yeah, you want to brush some shit up. Like if you're going to Louisiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, the Carolinas, you know, you might find yourself in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker, and you say you start buzzing out colored. Oh yeah, you're gonna get it, or you're gonna have some awkward silences. But yeah, it's African Samurai. Yeah, his name's what was his? I don't think his African name was ever given, but his name that he was given when he came to Japan was named Yasuke. Yasuke. But in the first game, in first Neo, you fight him as well, but he's just called the Obsidian Samurai. And he was actually one of Nobunaga's retainers, at least in the game. I don't know if that was real in real life, but yeah. But he's a straight up African, man. Dope as hell. He's strong as hell too. And of course, since he's like African, he's like a big old African man. And a lot of Japan's like average height of people in Japan is not nowhere near as tall. So like he fucking was like he was a walking attraction, honestly. Anywho, let me look up real quick. Okay, so Captain Hook. Okay, so break his cards, go into dark mode, use Jafar. Okay, cool. Okay, and use Parasite enemy if he uses a 0 card. Dark break or dark fraud. Okay, cool. Alrighty, let's do this. Oh my, yeah, pretty much. Cartwheel's like, my people. That's pretty much what. Because he doesn't play games or anything. He's a fairly older guy, so like he doesn't play any games and never been down with that shit. But like, and he didn't even look at the screen too. That's the funniest part. He never looked at the screen once. He was just walking by the TV. He just walked across me to go to the closet, and then that happened. Like that all happened when he did that, and he didn't even miss a beat. He just kept walking, and he's like, "Oh my people!" As he just kept walking through. Didn't stop and look. He just kept going, and it was so funny. Oh, it has to be a 0 card. Okay. That works. No, Cartwheels, no. You do not get to stay there. You know what? That's it. I think you said you have a BF. I'm going to take you and your BF out of Canada into the U.S. so you can see something beyond just a white person. Alright? Alright, let's do this. So I got to break his cards. until I can. Oh shit! Nope, 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 nope. No. I need to go to dark mode. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are we doing here? There we go. Get away from me. Cool, done. Alrighty, so he's dead. Or we're gonna fight the RIKU replica for the first time out of like I think we fight him like 3 or 4 times in this game. Okay, start cards, break his cards, go to dark mode, use detour and on the side, pretty much the same thing. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, yeah, Lefty, like, yeah, Sasuke he's a fucking unit, bro. He's no joke, and he uses an axe as his main weapon, but then a sword as a secondary. But they will both mess you up, man. Okay, so let's make our way back. Anyways, as if one mind. My people, what I did. Pretty much. And yo, Drew, what up, man? Welcome back. Hey, Drew, since you're here, we were just talking about Neo 2, and how in Neo 2, well, and in Neo, but Neo 2 talked about it more. Nobunaga in the game has a black samurai from Africa. Was that an actual, like, did that actually happen? I know you know a lot about that period, that time period. Did he actually have a black like retainer? His name that they gave in the game is Yasuke. Does that I don't know that if that helps, but I'm just wondering if you can like validate any of that. But anyways, yeah, Carlos, don't think I'm joking with you. I will find you in BC. You're not that far from me. You're like a 2-hour drive. I can easily get there. And I will pull you down from that border. We will go to walk back to Washington and hang out. And you're going to see all the people. Alright, so now that Captain Hook is down, we're now going to fight RIKU Replica for the first time. The strategy is going to be pretty much the same. I just need to break his cards until I can go into dark mode, and then use Jafar card, and then use my sights, and then yeah. Oh snap! Really, Drew? You can place him in Sword More Warriors. That's dope. Did they appropriately have him be like like massively bigger than the rest of the cast of Samurai Warriors? Because I know I think they talked about that he was a massive man compared to everyone else in Japan. But Carlos, okay, so I'll do you a deal.
I don't care if you're real.
What we got? What we got going on? What are you proposing? What are you proposing?
The same body and the same talents. But there is one easy way to tell us apart, though. Unlike you, I fear nothing. Are you calling me a coward?
Oh shit!
You're afraid of the dark.
Oh!
The darkness inside you still frightens you, no matter what you say.
Oh shit! Sick burn, bro.
But I'm different. I embrace the darkness.
Oh
I can
snap!
do whatever I want.
Oh fuck, bro. He's busting out some hard facts.
So I can wipe the floor with it.
Oh shit! You talking mad shit, bro? All right, I'll address your comment, Carlos, after I do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 hey. No. Nah, man, I ain't kidding, bro. My gosh, this game. Cool. Well, we beat him up. Anyways. Okay. So, you'll come to Washington if I don't say shit to Gemini. Oh, talking mad smack. Anyways. Damn, this dude sounds like King talking to me about how he lost to Marluxia like 7 times and then came back and was like, nah, man, I was just practicing, bro. I was just getting stronger. It wasn't even all my power. It was only 60% of my power. Like, all right. Anyways, okay. Girls, I don't even know. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't just straight up tell Gemini like, "Yo, Carlos is a fucking racist." Did you know?
So now the coward is playing.
I would, if it even came up, which it would probably be in a joking manner. First of all, it would basically be with the context of like, yeah, first of all, Canada doesn't know how to be politically correct. If not you, it's really Canada.
No way. I'm not a coward.
You're a total coward, bro. Sorry. All right, I'll leave. Okay, so Yasuke and William Adams were the only two. Non. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I read that somewhere. Yeah, Lefty. Not even my final form. I wonder what's next. Oh, hi, Riku Replica. What are you laughing about? Oh, yeah, I feel kind of bad for... Okay, Riku Replica is the only character I felt kind of bad about because he gets his ass smacked around by both Riku and Sora. Like, he goes down to the basement, gets smacked, goes upstairs, gets smacked. Like, he just... I feel bad for him. He just gets beat up by everybody.
You mean Sora. I hear he's somewhere in the castle. You want me to take care of him? We'll see.
I don't know, man. Because you're going to try 3 or 4 different times, and he's going to beat your ass every time.
No worries. The real Riku is nothing. Sora won't be either.
What do you mean?
They're no match for me.
You just got beat by Riku. What do you mean? I hate this kind of logic shit. It's like someone will get beat and it'll be like you were nothing. They were shit. And it's like, what does that even mean? You just got your ass smacked, bro.
Oh no, that's not exactly the right word.
Is the lingering will like a secret boss, Drew, or like a
Just a copy of me?
like a boss you like story boss, like a mandatory boss?
An example of what you should try to be.
And I'm wondering why you're saying that.
That's the dark.
I'm kind of curious why you're saying you can't wait for me to fight that boss, like because it's gonna be crazy hard.
But now you are afraid. Perhaps you are the one who is being fake. Fake when you
Yeah, Drew's what I'm saying, like poor Repliku.
I've been afraid of the dark.
Repliku.
inside of the card worlds. You grapple desperately with the darkness. Desperation.
I like this headshot that's like not in the middle. Anyways,
It is what frightens you.
Be quiet!
Stubborn boy.
well, here's the thing, Drew. If when I stream Kingdom Hearts 2 on Proud Mode,
Eventually,
I won't be fighting the secret bosses.
you cannot
Because I'm gonna handle the secret boss shit on my other playthroughs that I'm not gonna do on camera. Because I didn't do the secret bosses in Kingdom Hearts 1 either. I'm just trying to just beat the game, play the game. So you're not gonna see that. But I can tell you how it goes when I do it, anyways. But yeah, Carwell, you can't leave yet. You're not allowed to leave. Just because he said lingerie king doesn't mean doesn't mean you have to leave. And actually, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna wrap up the stream anyway. But I wanted to just do the first initial room, then make a save room, and then I was gonna wrap it up actually. But yeah, that's what people call them, RIKU. Good. I'm about to start saying that now. I like that name. It's stupid, hilarious, funny, and fits this game to a T. I'm about to call him that too. I love that name. Jet, hey Jet. Hey. I don't know if you were lurking the whole time, but good to see you. I know you're on that Elden Ring. He's a mad lad. Well, I'll find out. How big is this place? Oh, this is the exact same fucking layout as Neverland. Alright, whatever. Alright, so I'll do this initial room, and I'll make a save room. I'll make the save room my next room, and then we'll wrap it up. But yeah, no, I'll let you know how it goes, though. I'll let you know how all the secret bosses go. Because I'm probably gonna have to do them all anyways to get the platinum trophy. So I'll let you know how it goes. I'm sure it's not gonna go well. No one to fight? Oh, no one. Nobody wants some of this action. Oh, there we go. Jet, I love how your your hair now has a fan base. And they haven't even seen it. That's the best part. They haven't even seen it. And it has a fan base. Boom, boom. I don't know what this is for. I don't know what this accomplishes. I mean, I just do it because it's fun. But I don't know, like, is there a purpose for this? Does it do anything? Do I get something secret? But yo, Lily's in the house. Oh, you finally wanted to stop playing Elden Ring? Good to see you. Good to see you. I mean, you say no sleep crew, but I don't know. I think you were sleeping. I think that's what you were doing. Oh shit! The fuck happened? Oh, I don't know what should I do. Increase elf, DP. I'll do DP. Bam. Bam. Does this spawn enemies? Huh. Well, unfortunately, you can't because, yeah, I don't have a video or anything, so no hair for you. Jet, I honestly would not know where they would be. I would not know where those videos might be. I might just have to do my own little live stream thing, like we used to do, and then just invite and then have Jet be in it, and then that way you guys can see her hair. Then you guys can all see her hair. Okay, let's make the first room a save room. No, I don't. I don't. She meant like I would know where to find them. They're not on my channel. I don't have any personal. Oh, jeez, stop getting. No, stop. You people, stop it. No. No. I'm just gonna say no. Y'all trying to get me fucking in trouble over here. Okay. Lefty, really? Lefty. You know that is not the way. Could put those naughty thoughts in your head. Okay, so I need to add, okay, Lily. This is mainly out to Lily because she'll be a good barometer for like Lucy and other people. So, what is a good time for me to stream like during the week to make sure I can get? Because I know some of you guys are overseas, and there's like a big old time difference. Like, what is a good time for me to be able to stream, so I can try to get you guys. Because sometimes I was streaming yesterday at like 5 p.m. my time, PST, but it goes on Saturday, so I don't know the difference between Saturdays or not. I know during the week, you guys have been pretty consistent of showing up, especially on Fridays. So you guys are fucking all packed in on Fridays, or I guess Saturday mornings for some of you. But yeah, I want to make sure I can, if I'm gonna do it, I want to try to line it up at least somewhat with you guys, so I can, so we can, all be here together and experiencing all the greatness of this game together. And by that I mean the pain of this game together. Actually, let me go through some of these and get rid of some of this shit, because I don't. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. But anyways, guys, we're about a little over 3 hours. We've gone a lot. We've gone through a lot in today. We went through like 3 worlds. Gosh, like 3 worlds. We did Monstro. We did Traverse Town. We did Neverland. And then we also fought Vexen for the first time, and we fought the RIKU for the first time. So that's quite a bit. Quite a bit. I don't know how much more left of the game is. There's a good chunk left of the game still. Because it took me 12 hours to beat the game on normal difficulty, and that was just not doing any extra shit. That's just playing the game. And we're like almost 5 hours, well, a little more, 4.5 hours in so far. So we have some time. We still have a good amount of time left in this game to play. And we were just given 4 more worlds to do, so we have a good chunk more of the game to play. So we'll see how many more parts this is going to be. It's probably like at least 4 or 5 more parts at least, like streams to do for this game before we wrap it up. But we're making good progress. We're making good progress. And okay, let's see. As far as UK work 9 to 5ish, so late at night definitely works for me. Lucy, Rizzle, and Derek, who you haven't met yet, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, Rizzle and Derek. Rizzle sounds familiar. I think he might show up like one of the first people I met, but Derek, no. But okay, so your guys is 9 to 5ish. So my late night ends up being your guys' like morning though. Well, not late night, cause like 5 p.m. ends up being your guys' like early morning though, when people are probably sleeping. And when you guys are like 9 to 5, let's say you guys get up at 5 p.m. It's like it's morning for me, but not crazy early. But like I work too. So like when you guys are getting off work, I'm about to start work during the week. That is. So I guess the best way to make it would be to, if it's a weekend, I gotta stream like before noon my time to catch to catch y'all. But during the week, I cannot do that because I'm working myself. However, my birthday's coming up mid-March, and I plan to take a few days off during that time. So I'll definitely try to make sure I stream in the morning so I can catch all you guys, or more, have a better chance of catching you guys. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, Rizzle Cookle sounds familiar. I think I met that guy. I think I did. But anyways, we're gonna wrap up the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for hopping in, talking. Beef Dog, who showed up early, like the first dude in. Thank you very much. Drew for coming in twice. You're a real trooper there. Cameron for saying hi. Hope things go well with you at Elden Ring. Jet for doing your thing. And then of course, Cartwheels for hopping in. Cartwheels actually extended the stream out another hour because I was actually going to wrap up. If she had showed up, I was actually ready to wrap it up, but she showed up. I was like, gotta keep going. And then Cartwheels Lily, thank you so much for showing up. Lefty as well, my brother. Thanks so much, guys. And Jet as always for modding up as always and lurking. But yeah, my birthday's coming up mid-month. If Gemini will let me into his fucking Discord, I could let you guys know instead of having to travel through him. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so hope you guys all take care. I will be streaming. I'll actually be streaming tomorrow. I guess. Well, what time is it right now for you guys? 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. 2 a.m. I think 2 a.m. for you guys because it's 6 right now. 2:30 a.m. right now. I'll be streaming. I guess it might be Tuesday morning for you guys. I don't know, but I'll be streaming about 5:15ish p.m. PST Pacific Standard in the U.S. tomorrow. So that'll probably be Tuesday morning for you guys. So I'll be streaming again. I'll be streaming this again. So I hope to catch you guys. Hope to catch you guys again. You guys are all great and awesome and amazing. I love talking to every one of you guys. So I will see you all next time. Take care. Good night. Goodbye.